So my uncle died at his job. He died on the clock. And his whole life story is just a reminder, a lesson, something that we can all take from. And I just kind of want to make this video in honor of his life, but to also help you guys. So, my uncle, I mean, gosh, he worked so hard. He worked too hard. Um, I remember growing up because he worked the industry, and I'm gonna tell you about the death at his job soon in a minute. But like the industry that he worked in was laborious work. I mean, he would go from like, you know, he was one of those men that were vendors, so he would pick up different snacks from the warehouse, take them to different stores. So like think of Frito Lay's, Mutt and Jeff. He would be delivering those type of snacks to different grocery stores, convenience stores, things of that nature. And I remember growing up working with him. It's gruesome work. We would be in the truck. If it was cold outside, baby, we're on the truck freezing. If it's hot outside, we're burning up, sweating. Okay? Then we have to go to the warehouse, carry the boxes, load them up in the truck, or organize them a certain way on the truck, on the hot or cold truck. And then we have to go out, to get the, what do you call it, the little pulley or the wheelie? We have to pull in all the snacks on the thing and go get on our knees and like stack all those snacks and stuff up. Go to different stores doing that same thing, okay? This man has been doing that for years upon years. But I want us to learn about his story because he put his job first over everything. There were a lot of family events that he missed out on because he was just wanted to work so damn hard and just prioritizing being the yes man at his job and just being so grounded and proud of being productive for a company. And on one hand, that is so admirable in terms of work ethic, and I'm gonna take that with me. Work ethic is crucial. However, balance is key. In the process of him working so hard, he neglected his family in a lot of ways. He neglected his health. And we're gonna talk about how he died at his job again in a moment. He neglected his health to the point where he became overweight. You know, he wasn't getting enough rest because he would get home late and he would have to get up and do it again. He was not eating properly because again, when you work hard, time is limited. You just too tired to go home and cook. So guess what he was doing? Fast foods, Popeyes, Church's Chicken, Little Caesar Pizza, McDonald's, Burger King. None of that is real food. None of that is nourishing the body, especially when the work that you're doing is so physical. You need proper hydration. You need fruits and vegetables to truly not only give you hydration, but nourish your body and give you vitamins, give you energy, give you the life to wake up and do it all over again. But instead, pausing the body, having that on the rush, on the go mentality. He eventually developed diabetes. Again, I told you he was overweight, high blood pressure. He had a heart attack a couple years ago before he died. They had to put a stent in his heart. They amputated 2 of his toes. And you would think, after all of that, he would take a break. He would stop working. He would look for some other type of job. He continued to work so hard. And a couple weeks ago, he was at work, literally carrying boxes. He had a massive heart attack at the job while holding the boxes. He dropped to the floor, fell on his head, died immediately at the job. And his story, and it's so sad to me because I unfortunately saw this happening. I mean, I didn't know he would die at the job, but I just knew his job would take him out. I knew his prioritizing work over everything else, including his health, was going to take him out. But what's really eerie to me is that he also died at his damn job. And I'm telling you this story because under no circumstances should you work so hard, and a lot of us do it, where you disregard your health. People wake up and they're rushing. They're like, okay, let me go to Starbucks. Let me go to Dunkin' Donuts to wake me up. Let me get some quick little, let me go buy a quick little something from the store just to have something to eat. Breathe. Relax. Eat you something healthy. Take your time. Launch your day well, right? But we're just like rushing to get to that job. Eating whatever to get to that job. He didn't take time. You need to use this story to remember to like, yo, take that vacation. My uncle didn't travel. He worked hard, okay? And let me tell you, his money, his savings, and some money that he had, he was growing a lot of money. So some money went to his kids. But like he didn't even get to enjoy the fruits of his labor. He died at the age of 59. He didn't even make it to 60. We were so excited about throwing him a big 60th bash. But like this man worked so hard for decades upon decades upon decades and was not even able to retire and enjoy the fruits of his labor. He had just literally, guys, he died 5 days after closing on a home. Like he's been living in an apartment for all his life as an adult. And then he finally found a home that he was looking for. It took him because my mom was also assisting him with helping him, find a home and everything like that. Because, it's all a lot of documentation, a lot of paperwork, a lot of meetings, a lot of touring. It's a lot, right? But he had been doing that for like the last 5 or 6 years. He wanted to go home. He finally closed on a home. He died 5 days later. He didn't even get a chance to move in the home. So to me, this story is so eerie because it's like, yo, you can literally, if you don't take care of you run the risk of dying before you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Literally, you can miss out on trips, miss out on time with your family, put your health to the back burner, lose a lot of sleep. I know we all can relate to like not getting enough rest, or we got a quick lunch break, so we just eating fast foods or something quick. That's probably not healthy. We got to change that, y'all. Now I'm saying but I'm talking about y'all because I make sure I have something healthy. I'm eating some fruit. I'm eating some vegetables. I eat pretty well. But before I was, I'm a vegan. But before, back before I became so health conscious, yeah, I was doing that too, though. Getting some quick. May not be the best, but it's something quick. And we're doing this all in the name of, let me hurry up and get back to work. So we're neglecting our physical body and our families. That is insanity. And I just don't want for anybody watching this video to be in a position to where you work so hard that you literally die at the job. That you're because this is a very literal situation. But like, even if you don't die at the job physically, a lot of people have severe stress, anxiety, depression because of their job. People are eating unhealthy because they're just trying to get to the job. And I think what I want for you guys to gather from this video, from this topic, from my uncle's life, is be well aware at the sacrifices that you're making for your job and the impact that is having on your health, physically, but also mentally and emotionally, the health that is having on your relationship with your family and your loved ones. Are you taking the time to go on vacations and book those trips? Are you enjoying life in the now? One of my regrets that I have with my uncle's life is I just wish he would have traveled more, enjoyed his money more. This man worked hard and he deserved more. He deserved to get to retirement and just do nothing else. He died before retirement. That will always eat me up. He didn't get a chance to move in his house. Like, this whole thing is eerie to me. But what I will tell you, it was very clear that he wanted to go home. And although he didn't get a chance to move into that home 5 days later, he was able to go home with who? I don't know who you guys believe in, but he's now with the man above. He is above. He's in whatever happens when we die, he is there. He's at home. People say you go to God, you're at home, you're at peace. He is now able to rest and he's at peace. And so I'm happy about that, knowing that he can now rest. He can now rest. He's at peace. He has been needing rest desperately. Don't ever get in a position to where you're having a health crisis. Like I said, he had 2 toes amputated, had a heart attack before he had his final heart attack. If you have some health situations going on, listen to your body. That job will be fine, because guess what? Pretty sure right now they have already replaced him at work. He hasn't been in the ground for more than a week, and I'm pretty sure he has been replaced, or they're working on a replacement. But what cannot be replaced is your life, because every individual is unique. And what cannot be replaced is the father that his kids need that they don't have. What can't be replaced is the uncle that I love, that I would love to have with me. He can't be replaced. He's no longer here. But these jobs will replace your ass. So, if you haven't gathered anything from this video by this point, wake the hell up, okay? It's time to put yourself first. Listen to your body. How does your body look? How does it feel? Do you have enough time to work out? Do you have enough time to eat right? Do you have enough time to cook? If you don't, you need to juggle your schedule. If your job is not allowing you to have a balanced life, you need to leave that job. Maybe you need a different career altogether. Maybe you need to start a business. Maybe you need something. You got to do something. But as long as you are alive, you can figure it out. My uncle is not alive to figure it out or to make that change, but we are still alive. We have the opportunity to analyze our lifestyle. Look at our life. Is your job causing you a lot of stress? Do you realize that cancer can also be caused and intensified by stress? Did you not know that heart issues can be magnified or caused or initiated, not just by lifestyle in terms of how you eat, but also stress? And a lot of people, I'm one of those people. And listen, I'm learning and I'm about to make some changes. Please believe. And I can't wait to share that change I'm making. But I know my job causes me a lot of stress. I'm aware, and I have been aware for a while, that that's not good for my health. But my uncle's life, oh no, I've learned from that. I am leaving this industry so swiftly. We got to leave our stressors, y'all. We got to leave things that are taking us out, even if it's our job. Even if it's that damn job, because that job is not the only job in the world. That career is not the only career in the world. So we have to fight for our peace. We have to fight for our health. We have to fight for ourselves and our family by any means necessary. That's just what we got to do. I hope this message touched the right person. I hope you heard it loud and clear. I hope it resonates with you, because it's going to be crucial that we do that. It's important. Put you first. I love y'all so much for watching this video, especially if you stayed this long. It lets me know that this message truly hit you where it needed to hit you. And I'm hopeful that you've learned something. You're going to take a nugget with you from this video, because I really do this for y'all. If you enjoyed it, and if you're looking for more content like this, go ahead and click that like button, turn your notifications on so you can see when I post, okay? And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, all right? I love you all so much, and I'm wishing you the best at your journey of just peace, health, and wellness at your job or your career, or if you want to be an entrepreneur. Hell, if you're a housewife, shout out to y'all. Like, why are we talking about working hard? Listen, I'm manifesting. If you are a woman, okay? If you are a woman watching this video and you are not married yet and you're working hard, I'm manifesting that you can have that good soft life, that you get a good man who can take care of you so you can rest up and live that beautiful life that you deserve, okay? Because it's hard out here, you know? All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.